Hello, microcurrent fans and do-it-yourself skincare enthusiasts, and I guess I should say fans of natural aging or fans of natural skincare, those who are looking for alternatives to Botox and fillers, or sick of them or have had bad reactions. Welcome to my channel. My name is Christine Byer. I'm a licensed esthetician. I have been for 17 years. And that means I've been practicing. Not all estheticians have been practicing. I have been practicing hands-on on thousands, tens of thousands of faces. And so I'm starting to learn, well, I hope by 17 years, what works and what doesn't. So I wanted to introduce today my new best friend. I love this. I love it, love it, love it. It's called the ANMA. And it looks like a little dinosaur, right? But this is a myofascial release tool that was developed by my friend, and she's brilliant, by the way. Her name is Jane Mann. She is an esthetician in Las Vegas, and she's just brilliant. She comes up with all the stuff. She's always reaching out to everybody in her community, doctors and acupuncturists and therapists and anybody to get information. She just keeps digging, and I love that about her because I don't always have the time to dig. You know, I think her kids are mostly grown, so so yeah, this ANMA, I'm freaking loving it. It does myofascial release, and a lot of people who do microcurrent, if you're not getting the results you want, and you've got this harder, tougher skin, even if you don't have harder, tougher skin, this is your answer. This is the facelifting miracle. What a lot of people don't know is that, you know, we have this fascia in our face. It holds our body together. It holds our face up. And if we have fascia restriction, then your face is not going to look good, and it's also going to pull it down, and it's also not going to let you get very good results in microcurrent. And so in my professional treatments, I'm doing what's facial contouring massage, which was it's a trademark massage developed by Jane Mann that goes in and manually releases the occipital ridge, the scalp, every detailed area of the face, the neck, clavicle. We release all this so that you start draining. And then when I go in to lift with microcurrent, instead of a muscle being torqued down because it's tightened by tight fascia like a drum over it, it lifts, you know, and it's really nice. So Jane, in all her wisdom and wanting to save her hands as an esthetician, I'm sure, she developed this little tool, and I love it because every part of this she put thought into. So it's like, you know, you can do traditional fascia release, and the lighter you use it, the deeper it goes. And this goes against like the fascia blaster and all that stuff that's out there. Really, you want to go light because fascia, if you've ever cut into a chicken breast and seen that fine filmy thing on the chicken breast, that's fascia, right? And it envelops all our muscles. It just holds us together. And we have two layers of it in the face with a big dense layer right here. And the problem with the fascia blaster is that I think people were just digging in. And I actually have a client that just let her thighs have it. She's my same age, she's 48. And now she has sort of just hanging, flabby, wrinkly thighs because she messed up her, I don't know, I think she messed up her fascia. She probably ripped it or, you know, scarred it, and then that volume that she had is just gone. And so fascia is very superficial, and this is what I love about this, is that the lighter you go, the deeper it releases. And so when you use it, you would use it like, you know, have this wrinkle, and you just start, there's really no wrong way to use it. Just don't use it too hard. That's the thing. And fascia, you know, it can get restricted in any which way, in any direction, right? And so you would go up and down on your forehead. You would go sideways. You could go this way. The scalp, what a lot of people don't realize is the scalp, if your scalp is tightened, you're not going to get a lift through your eyes. And what I think I've realized is that, for example, I've had Botox twice in my life, and I think most of the remnants, the last time I had it done was for the Skin Games back of April of 2016. And I don't like the way it makes my face feel. And so what I realized today as I was working this ANMA, which is actually Japanese for massage, just in case you didn't know, is that I am so tight through here, and they really overloaded me with a lot through here. And I noticed that my eyelids were just like sagging, and I do the mini and it got them up there, but I did not realize, and I do this for a living, the extent to how torqued down this temporalis area was in the upper forehead. And if that is torqued down, you're not going to have a lift to your eyes, your eyebrows. And there's a girl in the group, she's like, wowza, if you want to, I run a Clairblend mini users group for those who bought the mini from me, and we exchange information, learn a lot, and I sell these at a special price on that group. She's like, if you want an eyebrow lift, massage the crap out of your head with the ANMA. So the girls are just going crazy. It was a feeding frenzy. I think I went through 60 of these this week, selling them. So yeah, I digress. But it's really, you know, the lighter you go, the deeper it works. And if you find a spot that's sort of sensitive, just linger. You don't have to push harder. You don't have to, you know, dig. You really want to just go linger there, stay there, and go in every different direction and let it go, because that really releases fascia, and the fascia controls the muscle, not the other way around. People are like, oh, it's just this flimsy little layer. No, if that fascia is tight. So I tell people this a lot. If you go and get a deep tissue massage and it feels really good, like the day of, maybe the day after a little bit, and then within 2 days you feel like you need another massage. It's because they did not release the fascia, and that tight fascia pulls that muscle right back to its original overly tight position, so you're stressed again. And this releases all that. And this, I've been using it on my shoulders, on my traps, because, you know, I'm always working on clients, and I'm just like, you know, this is a mess for me. So, and then when my massage therapist saw this, she's like, ooh, what is that? That's so cool. So like you can use the handle of this to get up behind your head. You can use the handle on your forehead. I mean, it's genius. I'm in awe. You can use it on, oh my God, those are gone. That's crazy. I was using it on my lip lines, because you got to think, it's like the fascia is so superficial, and it's going to hold those, it's just like a hook. It's going to hold those little lines in place. And so you just go in very lightly over it. And I used to have to do this with my fingers, and now I'm like, holy crap, this is so easy to do. Hallelujah, my fingers are saved. So anyway, if you want to release your face, and I've had clients say, my face feels completely different. Oh, and I had a client comes in yesterday, and she self-admittedly says that she is a filler and Botox junkie, and she's really trying to get off of it. But she came in and she had dermabrasion. Do you remember the old style dermabrasion where they just like, yeah, it's almost like taking a wire whisk to your cheeks. And so this was in December, and I just saw her yesterday, and she's like, she was just still really red, and I said, I'm gonna do the ANMA on you. I want to see what happens. And I just worked on her. It was like, well, it was like the whole hour that I worked on. I worked into her scalp. She looks so amazing when she was done. I put some Neogenesis on her. I put her under the LED, my little eBay LED, because, you know, she had a lot of time to be under there. And I just did this, and I showed her afterwards, and she was shocked, because she came in ruddy and red, because how is your face going to look after it's been dermabrated, old school, like barbed wire, rip your skin off? I mean, she was red, and when we were done, her face, she's like, oh my God, the color of my face it's back to normal. I was like, I would be really happy too, because she, you know, it was like this giant red light bulb walking around, these huge red cheeks, and no color anywhere else because she has no circulation in her face because she's pumped so full of filler. And you know, I think we all want to be youthful, and I get it. I've had filler. I had Sculptra 2 years ago. If you look at my videos back from around the Skin Games, that's when I had my Sculptra experiment, and I feel like my face looks so fat. And then I would catch a glimpse in the mirror, and it looked like down here I looked like a chipmunk because they had just put too much. And you know, as you get older, this scaffolding sort of breaks down, especially if you're not doing the ANMA, you're not doing massage or any sort of muscle work down here. What happens is this just wastes away. And he had put stuff in there, he would put too much Sculptra, and I look like a chipmunk. And luckily I have methods of like making that dissipate faster, and it did. I was glad. I was like, I don't want to look like a chipmunk. I just want to look like myself. I want to look normal. So if you want to look like yourself and you want to check out something new and different, I mean, 5 minutes a day. I have this on my website. I put a link. I'm going to see if Jane will let me put a few of her before and afters. I don't have any before and afters yet. You can see my after. I mean, I have not seen my skin look this good, like, ever. Not even after the most hydrating treatment. I mean, this is so cool. You find a wrinkle and you just go so lightly over it. And I'm talking, it's almost like it tickles, you know? And look at this. It's crazy. So I'm super happy. You do this before microcurrent treatment, and your microcurrent treatments will be more effective because microcurrent takes better on warmed up muscles. And so this slightly warms up your face. And that was another reason I was kind of confused that that gal's face turned back to normal, because she had some good circulation. Oh, that's probably why it happened. But she was ruddy and red, and I get a little bit flushed when I do this. I kind of let myself have it. But her face turned back to normal color. So it kind of fixes a lot of different things. So if you're flushed, it fixes that. If you're not flushed, it helps with circulation. I'm in love. So you can get this on my website. It is called the ANMA, which is Japanese for massage. It is ingenious. There's 1,000 ways to use it. You can use it all over the body, I'm discovering. And I will be putting out more videos on exactly how to do that. Thanks for watching.